this shit cracking. What's going on with everybody, man? Your boy Nico TV, the voice of the West, is here. About to go ahead and break down this URL card that they just announced. I think it was yesterday they just announced it, man. The Super Fight card. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into all the matchups on the card. We're going to break this shit down the right way. You know, I just wanted to go ahead and give y'all my predictions one time. You know what I'm saying? I seen the card. Definitely looks solid. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into it. We're gonna get into the shits. We're going to get into the shits with this one. You know what I'm saying? First of all, shout out URL for consistently giving us battle rap. I know the last event due to COVID could not go down. But they still giving us, they still trying to put on for us, man. They giving us dope events, you know what I'm saying, pretty much every other week, to be honest. We've been getting dope ass events. So shout out to URL for this. This is the Super Fight card, 4 battles on it. I think all 4 of these battles is actually pretty nice, man. And I'm about to go ahead and dispel certain narratives that have been pushed about this card. Because some of y'all wilding with these little 30 narratives, and it's going to be clear, and it's not going to be competitive. I think some of y'all is wilding when it comes to this card. Now, I'm going to be honest. I think some of y'all are wilding when it comes to this card. So we're going to go ahead and talk about all this shit. We're going to talk about all that. Yeah, man. Got Danny Myers versus Kid Chaos. Got Beat Out versus Shotgun Suge. They finally got that rescheduled. You got Rum Nitty versus Holmesy the God. And then you have Mike P versus Real Sick. Go ahead and put this out here real quick. That shit right. Should we get that right real quick? Alright, want to make sure I go ahead and share that one time with the people. So yeah, man, we got these matchups up on here. We're gonna break down every single one of them. In particular, I'm really want to break down one of these matchups in particular because I feel like the culture is really underestimating the quality of what this battle could possibly be. And I got a lot to say about it, but we gonna get there. We gonna get there when it's time to. We gonna get there when it's time to. So at the bottom of the card, you see you got Danny Myers versus Kid Chaos. I think that's a very good battle right there. I think both of them obviously have incredible penmanship, very known, you know what I'm saying, for what they are able to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Frost, what up? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is gonna be a very strong matchup to me personally, Danny and Kid Chaos. I think Danny Myers starting off the year 2-0. He really hasn't lost a round. I mean, I heard some of y'all was trying to give Arsenal a round, but come on, man. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not giving Arsenal no rounds. That was a 30-piece. That was a 3-0. Clear. All right? Reggie, what up? What up? Shout out to all my YouTube people pulling up. If y'all can, make sure you go ahead and like this video for your boy as well. But Danny Myers is 6-0 this year, man. He won all 6 of his rounds. He beat Drugs clear. You know what I'm saying? Gave us an all-time moment with the Who Am I. That entire round was just incredible. His writing has been on another level to start the year. And it's a typical Danny Myers start to a year. Danny is known for having very strong starts to a year. Very strong starts to the year is what Danny Myers normally brings. And this is no different. This is no different. So I'm expecting this to be a hell of a matchup. Kid Chaos. You know what I'm saying? They call him a rookie, but that penmanship and the way he writes and the way he raps, that ain't no rookie rapping. That's not no rookie rapping right there. That's somebody who's very seasoned with their craft. And I've actually been enjoying what he's been doing. He did Smoke Saga, gave him work, gave Danger Zone work. It's just been work been given out everywhere. I've been giving out work everywhere. So both of these dudes coming into this battle are on fire. Haven't really lost any of their recent battles at all. So this is looking like it's going to be one of them ones. I do have Danny Myers winning this battle because I feel like there are still certain things that Danny Myers is better than and more seasoned at than Kid Chaos. You can bring up things like skill set when you're talking about freestyles and rebuttals. I'm not really going to bring that up too much. I just feel like it's a level of writing. Danny Myers in battles like this, when everybody, yeah, I'm saying, oh, well, Danny Myers, you finally got that comp. He normally steps up his level to the person that he is battling. And I think Kid Chaos is definitely going to make him fight for it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're saying, well, who has the better pen? That narrative I heard about, we're going to see who has the better pen. I think Danny Myers is going to give y'all some work. Danny going to give y'all some work. Yeah, you know I'm saying? I see you said Danny Edge in the battle of the night. Dev, that's what you think? Oh, no. Oh, you talking about some clear. Okay, we have to get to them clear narratives in a second. But I do have Danny Myers winning the battle 2-1. I do think Kid Chaos can get a round. I definitely think he can get a round. But I will edge Danny Myers. I do think I'm going to go with somebody who is a little bit more seasoned, somebody who has been in them big moments, this is tailor-made for Danny Myers. This is tailor-made. You get to battle against another pen. The best battles we've seen from Danny Myers in his career, they all revolve around people with that pen. He steps up when it comes to somebody who has that penmanship. He steps up every single time. I do got Danny Myers winning 2-1, but it's gonna be a hell of a battle. I don't know if that's battle of the night. We might have to revisit that at the end of this. Reggie, you think it's a 2-1 battle of the night? We gonna see. It's up there. It's up there. Now, this next battle is what I personally wanted to talk about. I could have just did a whole entire video about this next matchup by itself, because I feel like Battle Rap got Shotgun Suge fucked up. B-Dot versus Suge. I feel like the culture got Suge fucked up. I think y'all are really underestimating and undervaluing what Suge brings to the table. Yes, he did have a battle versus Jada Nightwing that did not go in his favor. We can be honest about that. We can be real. We can be honest. He took a clear loss, 3-0. He got 30. He wasn't all there. I don't know if it was mental. I don't know what it was. He went prep. Whatever the case was, he got 30. That's not a consistency of Shotgun Suge. Shame on any of you thinking because he lost to Jay, he's just going to regurgitate that performance to the next battle. Shame on you niggas. Shame on y'all. I have B-Dot versus Suge being a very competitive battle. I said it. I don't think this is going to be clear at all. I think some of y'all are just saying Suge's going to lose just because B-Dot, you know what I'm saying? You look at B-Dot and he was top 3 in the Champion of the Year race. Arguably could have been Champion of the Year. But shout out to Chilla Jones for winning that. B-Dot's great with angles. Very great with angles. Great. His penmanship is incredible. We give him those skill sets over Suge. Now let's look at what Suge does. And this is why I don't think a battle like this is going to be a wash. I think this is going to be a preference battle, to keep it 100%. I watched Suge bark with Nitty in that small room. Did Nitty win the battle? Of course Nitty won the battle, in my opinion. But we not going to act like Suge was trash. We not going to act like Suge was spitting hidden material. There was no hidden material from Shotgun Suge when he battled Nitty. Same type of room. Y'all underestimated his pen. He improved that pen. He barks heavy. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I feel like in a battle like this, the things that B-Dot does not do as well is what Suge does very well. Performance, vocal projection, the delivery, all of those aspects. I feel like Suge can go ahead and turn up. In a room like this? Now, the only thing I think that will give Suge trouble is that the things that he does that B-Dot does not do is he does not rap through when there's no crowd reaction. B-Dot will rap through. He'll just keep rapping. No reaction. He's not waiting for a reaction when he's writing his bars. He'll just rap through it. Suge at times definitely sits back and he's waiting for reaction. That is a problem. I will admit that. That is a problem. It is definitely a problem. However, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem in this battle. And I feel like Suge having a taste of that small room, seeing how this no crowd or limited crowd atmosphere is, having a chance to experience that, he's going to be even better in this next one. You said you got the whole left side, K. Frost. Listen, man, we going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? We going to get into it. Now, I do have B-Dot winning. Edge, preference. Let me make sure I'm very specific about what I just said. Preference, meaning this is going to be a debatable battle. This is not going to be a 30. This will not be clear. Some of y'all are underestimating Suge and you're lowering them expectations, and every single time y'all have lowered expectations, that battle rapper has showed the fuck out. Y'all did it all last year throughout the caffeine era when it first took off. Remember Ultimate Madness tournaments? Everybody y'all undervalued and made the underdog and didn't think had a chance at all, they wound up having some of the best performances. Y'all have been barking on Suge, clowning Suge, talking crazy to Suge about him in his battle last year with Jay. Y'all had a lot to say. You don't think that man's about to come out here motivated? Another thing, too, is that Suge, he brings a certain physicality to battle rap. And I do remember B-Dot saying that's where some of his limits are when it comes to, getting physical. I think Suge can execute a couple of the bumping and the pocket checking and the barking and getting up on you. I feel like that's a different type of energy. That's a different type of energy. I'm excited to see what Suge brings to this battle. I know what B-Dot's bringing for 3 rounds, but I want to see what Suge's bringing. And I think Suge is going to be on his A game. He's not going to bullshit with this battle. He's not going to. So if you were thinking Suge's going to be like what he was versus Jay, he's not going to be that. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be one of the best Suge's we've seen. Got beat out with an edge, 2-1 edge, but don't sleep on Shotgun Suge. Do not sleep on Suge. Do not sleep on Suge. You know what I'm saying? Got beat out 2-1 on that. Rum Nitty versus Holmesy the God. This is actually a very interesting battle because I've seen a lot of people just saying Nitty 30 and they're writing Holmesy off because of his loss to B-Dot. I think that B-Dot loss was just the fact that he took way too many battles. You're battling every other week for like 2.5 months straight. That's not really, you did it for a tournament, but to keep on doing that even after the tournament and you just battling and battle, that's a lot of work for anybody to uphold. Some of the best battle rappers in the culture, they ain't really prepared to go ahead and do that. That's not really their game. Not really. I don't think we're going to get the Holmesy we got versus B-Dot. And I also think he was good versus B-Dot. I just thought he met somebody who was better. He got outclassed. He battled somebody who was just clearly better. There were levels to that. I don't think Rum Nitty's getting that same Holmesy. I think what the Holmesy he's going to get is the same Holmesy we got in Ultimate Madness. Heavy angles, very structured, straight to the point, barring up. And he is going to angle his way all 3 rounds against Nitty. He cannot punch with Nitty. Can't nobody in battle rap punch bar for bar with Rum Nitty. It's impossible. You will lose the battle trying to punch with Rum Nitty. You don't punch with Nitty. You do not punch with Rum Nitty. You do what you do. You do what you do best. And what Holmesy does best is break his opponents down. And there's a lot to talk about. There's angles there. There are angles there. Now, Rum Nitty having already 30 Don Marino. That was a nasty 30. That was a nasty 30. Don Marino didn't make it no better by choking in that battle. That was a nasty 30. So Nitty's off to a hot start this year as well. But I think this is going to be a highly competitive battle. I don't see this battle being a 30-piece. I don't even know where some of y'all get I don't even see Nitty winning the battle clearly, to be honest with you. I don't see it. This ain't Don Marino. It's not. You look at Nitty's last year of work, he got a clear dub versus Jerry West. We give him clear. We give him clear with drugs and all of them, but they not Holmesy. And a lot of them tried to punch with Nitty. Holmesy not going to make the mistake. He is going to break him down. He's going to angle him. He's going to find certain angles, and he is going to abuse the hell out of him. That's what Holmesy does. I think this is going to be another highly competitive battle. Honestly, this is a card of very close battles. You could say a night of debatables if you wanted to call it that. I don't see not one clear dub on this card at all. Not one. I do think Nitty can edge this out. I do have him edging it out, but I don't think it's going to be clear. I don't think it's going to be clear. I don't see that. Because I noticed something with Nitty in his battles. People who angle against Nitty, those are the battles where he seems to have the most problems. Nitty doesn't really have too many issues with people who punch. You know what I'm saying? Bar for bar type. You don't really have too many issues. It's the people who are a little more versatile. That's where some of the issues come in, and that's where some of the more closer battles come in at. And I think Holmesy's approach and the way he went through that entire Ultimate Madness tournament, I think that's going to serve him very well versus Rum Nitty. So I think he's going to be much improved from what we've seen versus Beat Out. I think that Beat Out battle, that was just that was like a rare occurrence. What we should be expecting from Holmesy is what we got throughout that Ultimate Madness tournament. That's what we should be expecting. Heavy angles, strategically punching and placing bars where they are needed. But it's going to be a lot of heavy breakdowns in that battle. A lot of heavy breakdowns in that battle. I got Nitty with an edge. Edge. I'm not counting Holmesy out, though, but I got Nitty with an edge. All right? Now, Mike P versus Real Sick. This could be battle of the night. In terms of just rapping, we're just talking about the rapping aspect. There's a skill set of rapping. This could arguably be the best pure rap battle on the entire card. Just pure rap. Danny Myers and Kid Chaos, another one that could be up there as well. But to me personally, I got Real Sick winning the battle. I don't have Mike P winning this. I do think Mike P is going to be good in this battle. I think a lot of people have counted Mike P out, and I feel like that's also going to be an advantage for him coming into this battle because low expectations make for people hyping up the performance and the material even that much more when you don't have real expectations for what's going on. So I do think Mike P is going to be good. I think he is going to rap his ass off. But Real Sick has shown me a different level. Like, the angles that he has been putting out there, what he gave Chilla Jones in that third round, what he gave B Magic that entire battle, his breakdowns, while having amazing rapping, like, great rapping, with incredible breakdowns, dog. He's going to another level with this shit. He's going to a whole nother level with this shit. He's going to a whole other level with this shit. Real Sick is not somebody right now that you want to be battling. Mike P, I think Mike P is going to give him a hell of a challenge. I think it's going to be very close. But Real Sick is just, he's too complete. He's too complete. I think he's getting better. I think he's still getting better as battles go along. And there's a lot to talk to Mike P about. Oh, there's so much to talk to Mike P about. And Mike P, if you were reacting the way you did versus Ryder, versus Bill Collector, if you had them reactions, then Real Sick's gonna attack. He's going to attack. But I also think Mike P is gonna attack, and there's some things that Mike P can definitely say. He comes up with something every single battle. He at least has that one round that you can remember from a battle where it's like, well, he had that round right there that was powerful. Yeah, I mean, so I got Real Sick winning that one 2-1. Think Mike P will get a round. I think the round Mike P might get, if I had to call the round Mike P to get, I might give Mike P the second round. I might give Mike P the second. Maybe give him maybe the first. I might maybe the second round's a little different. Maybe the first round he might come out on fire. But I think as time goes on, Real Sick is gonna start close. He's gonna really start going in. Nobody, what up? So yeah, I definitely have this being a close battle. Like I said, this is a night of debatables. I don't know where the hell the clear narrative came from, but y'all gotta cut it out. This ain't no clear dubs on this card. Ain't nothing clear on this card. Y'all crazy. And I want apologies. When Suge go in there and he don't get smoked, I do have Suge losing the battle. But if he goes in there and he does what I'm telling you he's about to do, I want apologies. I need that energy to be the same. I need that energy to be the exact same. Y'all ain't getting away with nothing. So what'd you miss? I'm just breaking down the card battle by battle. I got Danny in a debatable with Kid Chaos. I got Beat Out winning a debatable versus Suge. I got Nitty in a debatable versus Holmesy. And I got Real Sick 2-1 in a debatable over Mike P. That's how I'm calling this card. Yeah, that's what I told him. I don't know. They keep forgetting about the Rum Nitty. They keep going back to that Jada Nightwing battle. And it was definitely ugly. It was definitely bad. Bad as that was, y'all can't count him out. Every battle on this card, to me, this is gonna be for the bar people, for the pen niggas in the culture, the pen gang. You really focused on the writing. This is the card for you. This is the card for you. Says Kid Chaos gonna stop Danny's run. I don't have him stopping his run, but I do think he's gonna give Danny his first round loss. Danny's definitely gonna lose a round. If Danny Myers 30s Kid Chaos, good lord. If Danny gets a 30 versus Chaos, that's different. We gotta start putting him in different talks. I don't see it happening. So I do think he's gonna lose his first round of the year, but I got Danny edging it out 2-1. That's crazy. If he 30 Kid Chaos, that's wild. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? I think Battle of the Night for me, Battle of the Night, I'm going to go with Mike P and Real Sick. I think that's probably going to be Battle of the Night. Honestly, I think Mike P and Real Sick is probably going to be Battle of the Night. Because it just has so many different layers to the battle. Two very well-rounded battle rappers. There's a lot of versatility in that one. Incredible writing and rapping on both sides. Like, I think that's going to be a very good battle. I think that's going to be one of the strong battle of the year type contenders. I also think Danny Myers and Kid Chaos can be in that same kind of light. 3 battles in a row. 3 clear 30s in a row? I mean, K-Shine 30. What was it? Young Cannon, Enes. Who else did he have? It was Young Cannon, Enes, and somebody else. I thought he had like 3 straight 30s or something like that. But on URL, 3 straight 30s? I don't think that hasn't been done in quite some time. We talking about 3 straight 30s on URL. That ain't been done in a while. That hasn't been done in a while. I'm trying to think if ever, has that ever, like 3 30, like legit 3-0s, no debate, 30s. I mean, did Clips have that at one time? I mean, I'm trying to think, maybe Clips might have done that. I don't know. That's crazy. On URL, that's a little different. Yeah, on URL, that's a little different. URL is a little bit different. So JC, he 30. He had a gentleman's 30 versus Trez. That's a 30. I mean, Trez didn't win a round, but that's a very good battle. So he did 30 Trez. He 30 bodied Chess, and then the culture gives him a 30 versus Nitty. I don't have JC 30 and Rum Nitty. I ain't think he 30 Nitty, but I do remember at the time JC did do that. So I'll give him credit. JC actually did that because the culture did have him winning 3 straight battles 3-0. That's why he was in that Lux conversation as heavy as he was. So yeah, maybe JC. but it's rare. You don't really see that too often. You don't see that too often. No, I don't have Nitty. Nitty not going 30 Holmesy because Holmesy, Nitty tends to struggle versus people who are more well-rounded, people who can really angle heavy. Those are the battles I tend to see Nitty have a little bit more issues with. Normally the punchers, the bar for bar type cats, he gets them out of there pretty easily. He'll get them people out of there pretty easily. Like he got, you know what I'm saying? Him and Official, it was dope, but he clearly beat Official. He clearly beat Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? Drugs. He kind of gets some of them up out of there. Like if you bar for bar and going against Nitty, he pretty much gets them up out of there. But more versatile opponents, you know what I'm saying? People who can really break somebody down, those are the battles where it looks a little bit different. I look at the T-Top battle. That's, had some problems in that one. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a hell of a battle though. I don't like the narrative of people saying that there's a lot of clear dubs on this card. I don't think none of this shit is clear. None of it. If any battle you could say that about, I get why people want to say B Dot and Suge, but I feel like they're only saying that just because of recency bias. They're not saying that based on what Suge actually brings to the table when he's on his A game. He had a battle of the year, top five battle, top three battle versus Pat Stay 2 years ago. He had a hell of a battle with Nitty. He did lose the Nitty clear, but he still had a hell of a battle. He didn't get smoked. He ain't died. And he was actually very good in that battle. So I just think that Suge is definitely gonna give B Dot some work, and I think the physicality Suge brings to the table. This will be the first time B Dot's really dealt with that from somebody who will do that for 3 rounds. That's a different type of energy, and B Dot has said before in the past that physicality might be his boundary within battles. He said that, I think it was on Ruin Your Day, where he's like, okay, the physical nature might be where I kind of draw the line. So I think Suge could definitely, you know what I'm saying, make it a lot closer if he can do that strategically and kind of get beat off his game, kind of bark, get that performance going. I think he could definitely do some work. On a big stage, this will be a lot different. I know with a small room, I feel like it's just going to be dominant, but I still got this being close, man. That's Suge right there. I do got to be that winner, but this Suge. I'm not lowering expectations for Suge. And no, I'm not doing that. Because every time we lower expectations in this culture, that battle rapper just goes. They could be decent, and you times 2 everything that they doing. I'm not lowering expectations. You are who you are on your A game when I'm going into these battles. I don't think he's gonna play with B Dot at all, and he's had more time to prep for this battle as well. This battle not going down originally gave Suge more time. I think he's gonna be ready for this one. I think he's definitely gonna be ready for this one. And yeah, man, that's how I'm calling the card again. I got Danny Myers 2-1 over Kid Chaos, B Dot 2-1 over Suge. I have Rum Nitty 2-1 over Holmesy, and then the battle main event, I got Real Sick 2-1 over Mike P. That is also my battle of the night, Real Sick and Mike P. Performance of the night, right now it's tough to go against Danny Myers, dog. Like I gotta go with Danny Performance of the night, just as an individual award. I'm gonna go with Danny Performance of the night, but I do have Mike P and Real Sick being the battle of the night. But yeah, Danny gets Performance of the night, man. You coming into this battle 6-0 in all your rounds. I'm going with you. So yeah, that's how I would call the entire card. Shout out URL again for this card. Mike P, Real Sick, Nitty versus Holmesy, B Dot versus Suge, Danny versus Kid Chaos. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a action-packed weekend of battle rap. That's gonna be a hell of a weekend for battle rap. If Chaos flips that Who Am I, that's filthy. He does that, that's disgusting. That's crazy. Yeah, that'll be something. That'll be something. That'll be crazy. That would definitely be crazy. But yeah, that's how I'm calling this card. Shout out to everybody who pulled up for the predictions. We'll be going live later on today on Caffeine. Pull up Nico TV on Caffeine. We doing the power rankings today, West edition. We're gonna be up on there 2 p.m. Western, 5 p.m. Eastern. Pull up on your boy. We're going to have a lot of fun with that shit. Got some dope battles for y'all today. That's all I got for y'all, man. Voice of the West, signing out. We up out of here, man.